I dream of money, wake up and chase cash.
Yeah.
By 3:45 I made 24 sales. And I'm talking thousands, we can add that to the stash. Goddamn, forgot to meet with the bosses for breakfast. I'ma keep pouring it on. I'ma keep pouring it on. Yeah. Your health is not my concern.
Let's see who San Antonio's going to take here.
With the 57th selection in the 1999 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Manu Ginobili from Argentina.
He plays for Reggio Calabria in Italy. 6'6", a two-guard. He is a native of Argentina.
And this kid understands coming off of a screen. He understands moving out the ball to get his shot. And he's very sound defensively. I'll tell you, I think that's a good pick at that point in the draft.
First half, what made you think that he could spur you starting in the third quarter?
He's Manu Ginobili.
Fair enough. Thank you, Coach.
Well, I love it. Maybe the answer of the...
Say I feel sorry to say this. Been all around the world and still it's the same shit. What if I told you, somebody told me, Jones, you could be the best rapper that ever lived? And I responded by saying that I'm
They're going to stay right here and play the Lakers on Monday. Parker for three to beat the buzzer.
And you know what? The shot clock reset. And I don't know that Parker even saw it, but he shot a 30-footer. He's not even a great three-point shooter, let alone a four-point shooter.
41-22. Yikes.
Back out. They reset. 10 under. Oh, knocked away. Parker will pick it up. Spurs have it. 15 seconds to go.
Take your time.
Pop says no timeout yet. 9 seconds remaining.
He still has time.
Tony Parker. Ginobili for the win. No, won't go. Parker, one more shot.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Counted. Tony Parker. What a shot.
How about that? And this is his third game-winning opportunity this year, and it's the toughest one he's taken. And he hits nothing but the bottom. I mean, flush. That ball doesn't even think about hitting anything else but the bottom of the net and then the court. How about that one?
The officials check. You don't need a check.
That he is, have been for years. Where the fuck have you been hiding? Let me guess, the same place has been lying. Either there to stay in, cross over then fade away. Menage a 12 tracks, the clap and snare, humps the 808. I treat this rap shit as if cracks involved.
With the first pick in the 1997 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Tim Duncan from Wake Forest University.
Tim Duncan has some fans up here in the Carolinas. The big All-American. The first pick in the draft, making the walk that so many players dream of making. Yeah, go ahead, Pop. They are on their feet here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tim Duncan taken by the San Antonio Spurs, the first pick in the 1997 NBA draft. And what a performer this guy has been. Consensus National Player of the Year. Averaged about 21, 15, and 3 blocks.
Well, you can see he can play face and put it on the floor. And the nice thing about it is that his size, he can shoot with either hand. And then you can see he handles extremely well. And then he also has three-point college range. The only negative, the downside, is the foul shooting, and hopefully that will be corrected.
But what a force, guys.
Well, I think another thing that's going to be very important with this group is that your guard play is going to have to be very important, because you're going to have proper timing, particularly with two big guys in there. And I think a 6'11" forward, I still think is a difficult task, although we're all talented team. Don't underestimate the hard job that the coach is going to have to do.
So Tim Duncan, and let's get another take on him from the guy who coached him. Dave Odom, of course, is coach at Wake Forest, and he is well aware of the challenges that await the big guy, and he says he's ready for it.
Not afraid to compete against the best night in and night out, nor is he anxious about that. I think he has a real sense of confidence, but not cockiness. He knows he has a lot to learn, and he certainly gives due respect to those that have earned it.
Yet another take coming from Joe Smith, now with Golden State, used to play at Maryland. He says, don't be fooled. Tim Duncan is more vicious than he looks. And he's standing by right now with Greg Sager. Greg?
Well, Ernie, three-time Defensive Player of the Year, led the nation in rebounding. You know what you did for Dave Odom. Let's put Greg Popovich on the phone in San Antonio, and let's talk to your coach there. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations on drafting the #1 pick. And what do you expect from Tim Duncan?
Obviously, we all expect a lot. Quit laughing over there. Tim knows that. He knows what's ahead of him, but mostly he's going to help us get back to where we were in the past. As long as we work hard at it, I think we're going to be able to really make some inroads in the league, and he'll be a big part of it. He knows that.
Now, you could have been in this position a year ago, but you stayed back. Coach Thompson mentioned the intelligence, how you prepared. What are you going to do for Coach Popovich in San Antonio, that team suddenly getting healthy?
Hopefully all I can. We have a great team coming back there, and hopefully I can fit in and be an integral piece of the whole puzzle.
How about you talking to Coach right now about how the two of you are going to play together with David Robinson? Who has to adjust, Coach?
Well, I think that because both these guys are so versatile, it's not going to be something that is going to take a lot of brain power. It's going to take a lot of precision. Like Coach Thompson said, timing and consistency are going to be important. But right now, I think we got a problem with Tim and Avery Johnson. I read in USA Today that he wanted that point position. And I think Avery's a little worried about that, so we're going to have to straighten that one out first.
They talked about you even going out and guarding some small.
Come on. Throw it to me. Screen coming, okay. Hey, keep it out there. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our turn now, fellas. Out here making statements, fellas. Our turn now.
That's not enough fight right there.
And we're off. There we go.
In the NBA playoffs, experience means everything.
The champions of 2 years ago, the Celtics. The defending NBA champion, Los Angeles Lakers.
And this postseason, a group of veterans are showing they have all the tools to handle the pressure. One is new to the playoff stage.
Ooh, no. Don't do that with Crawford right there.
Others are still chasing their first ring. And then there's the four-time champion looking to make another run.
You appreciate what you're doing more. I'm doing just that. I'm appreciating what I'm doing. Every day I'm on the floor. Every game I play, every minute I'm out there.
Now in his 13th season, Tim Duncan finds himself in another playoff battle. He averaged 26 points in games 1 and 2 against Dallas. And as the series shifted to San Antonio, Duncan was ready to inflict more damage.
They need it. They need high production from him tonight.
Inside, Duncan, and one. He's wearing out the Mavs at the other end. Duncan puts it on the floor and lays it in. And the San Antonio Spurs take a 2-1 lead in the series.
Tim Duncan is a foundation. He is the guy that no matter the storm, no matter the challenge, his expression never changes, and neither does his game. He is a rock. He is steady. He is Mount Rushmore.
And he's been that way ever since he was drafted first overall in 1997.
When I got a chance to work out with him one-on-one, I was amazed at his talent. like one of the best defenders around, and you know, I couldn't really stop him, and that was a little unsettling for me, you know. But it was great to know he had that kind of ability.
Duncan cannot be stopped. The 1997-98 Chick Rookie of the Year Award, Tim Duncan.
The San Antonio Spurs have won their first NBA championship.
2002 NBA Most Valuable Player Award to our own Tim Duncan.
Congratulations, San Antonio. 2003 NBA champion, San Antonio Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs are NBA World Champions. The Spurs have swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This is going to be your league in a little while, but I appreciate you giving us this year.
After winning Game 4, the Spurs would take a 3-1 series lead. Though Duncan didn't contribute much in the scoring column, he let experience be his guide.
The biggest lesson I've learned is that you can't get it done yourself. As good as you are, as young as you feel, as good as you feel you are at a game, you can't get it done yourself.
Duncan. Tim Duncan again with the miss, 0 of 7.
It takes a team. It takes you relying on people, believing in people, and trusting in people.
Very unselfish play by Duncan as they stepped up to defend him. He dropped that off to his teammate McKnight.
If that means my role changing or whoever else stepping up, I'm absolutely fine with that. Giving yourself to your team. Maybe it's not you being a scorer that night, finding a role or a niche for yourself that makes the team better.
And the San Antonio Spurs have gone up 3 games to 1. Wow.
As Duncan turns 34 during this playoff run, he senses the urgency of the moment.
I'm towards the end of my journey, but hopefully I got some really good miles left in it.
I don't know when we're going to get another Timmy. That might be in the next 30 years for San Antonio to be lucky like that.
And that's the story with the San Antonio Spurs, because you wonder whether this is the last stand.
When your best player is Tim Duncan and he's approaching age of retirement, that window's going to close at some time. But I don't think it's any time that Tim perceives as being very soon.
It's all about winning. It's all about trying to get to the ultimate goal. As always, my ultimate goal is to get back to that NBA championship and try to get another one.
He has 4 and I have 4, so we share that. So I would like to get 5 so I can be up on him.
I know the reality of a career. We've got 1, 2, 3 years. We got to get it done within those years. Hopefully we can do it. The urgency is there.
Coming up, this NBA veteran is a playoff rookie, Jamal Crawford of the Atlanta Hawks.
Crawford for the win. Got it!
Now in his 10th season, Crawford is looking to make up for lost time.
Jamal drives to the hole. He puts it up and in. Jamal Crawford gets his first 2 playoff points after 676 games in the NBA.
Still, the question is, will they be able to sustain it when adversity sets in?
And Jeff, for San Antonio, once again, people are saying, as we immediately have a hack-a-shack call, I don't believe it. 5 seconds in.
No, but that was... But that's a joke, yeah.
Well, of course, it happened in the playoffs when they met last year. Greg Popovich did it quite a bit and did it in the first half in the series. And O'Neal was not happy about it. He called it cowardly. Was very upset with that particular strategy. And Greg Popovich having some fun with a big eye.